a few years ago, I was having hot flashes all the time. Some would say it was menopause, but I would not, because it's not even a word. So I went and got checked out by the doctor. I will never forget how sobering that day was. Tim, you have an incurable cancer, and you probably have 5 years to live. Everything just stops at that point. It's been 12 years now, and I'm still learning the verse that he gave me right at the very beginning. For me to live is Christ, and to die is gain. My story is not cancer. My story is the perspective through cancer. A daily walk saying, Jesus, what if you were real in the midst of my stuff? 3 years ago, I was journaling like a good Christian boy should do, and I just sensed that you're in the preface of the second book in the trilogy of your life. And I thought, number one, that is so stupid. I love Lord of the Rings, but I'm probably making this up. I told my wife about it, but I just kept hearing it all week. And at that point, I got emails in the next weeks from all over the country. People said, Tim, you don't know me, but God told me to tell you that you're starting a new season. Follow Jesus, and he will walk with you. Everybody said the same thing. And it's one of those things when somebody would say to you, hey, do you follow Jesus? I'd say, yes, I do. But I don't know if I've been more asking him to follow me or if I've actually been following him most of my life. I think the central theme for my wife and I in this season is trying to figure out how do we just follow Jesus as he influences his church, not the buildings, not the programs, but he's influencing his people. What would happen if the church saw ourselves as the church in the next 10,000 minutes until we met again, in the name and power and the authority of Jesus? What if the same Spirit that rose Jesus from the dead actually lives inside of you? I mean, can you imagine what the posture of your day would be? I mean, we're just beginning this process of going, oh my goodness, what if it's actually true? I mean, how different would we see the calamity in our life? And I think what the joy has been coming out of my story is saying, Jesus, I'm done trying to be this great guy who's making all these things happen and telling you where to go. But Jesus, where are you on the move? Where are you at in my neighborhood? Where are you at in my cancer story? I have so many friends that are going through divorces right now. Different illness, different people are dying in their stories. There's just something, there's some kind of pain and there's some kind of sorrow. We all have it. And if you're not going through it this week, wait a week. My dad always says it's coming. So what do? Is God actually God or is he not? Is he good or is he not? And then what's your response? What's my response to him? In this season, Jesus has commissioned me to invite the church to be beautiful, to invite believers about Jesus to become followers of Jesus through my story. So I wrote this song called Starts With Me that really is the first single on this record that's saying, instead of me saying, hey, what can I do for you, Jesus? Let's start a revival. He's just saying, Tim, I just want to be with you. I actually want to start a revival in you first. And then I'll do cool things outside. What if I'm big enough to do that? So we're saying, Jesus, lead on, I will follow. Your love stirs my soul. Take us where you want to go. Jesus, lead on. It's your revolution.